I am making a show-stopping Easter chocolatey fudge cake with a beautiful chocolate branch nest that's going to be filled with beautiful chocolate eggs. It's very simple to make. The first thing I'm going to do is get our caster sugar and our unsalted butter whisked up together and creamed. I've added in 3 eggs and this is the 4th. I do it one by one and then whisk as I go. So I've sieved in the plain flour. Now I'm adding in 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate soda and 1 teaspoon of baking powder and sieving those through. And then whisk all those together. And once the flour has been mixed in, then slowly pour in the milk and gradually bring it into the cake batter. So that is the milk in. It's a really lovely silky batter. And then I'm going to add in vanilla extract. And that goes. And then cocoa powder to make it chocolatey and velvety. So the batter is made, it looks beautiful. I've prepared my tin by greasing it with butter and then lining it with parchment paper on the base of it. It's a spring form, which is very, very handy. My oven is preheated to 180 degrees Celsius. And while the cake is baking, I am going to make the frosting. So while the cake is baking, it's smelling amazing by the way, I'm going to make the frostings. So it's so simple. I've got icing sugar, unsalted butter, cocoa powder, vanilla extract and cream cheese. So the first thing you do is pop the unsalted butter into the icing sugar and whisk those together. And that is it. So this is the really fun bit, making chocolate branches for the nest that we're going to create on top of the cake. So I've melted lots of dark chocolate. I've lined a baking tray with greaseproof paper. I've done a few already. And so you get a generous spoon of dark chocolate and then just drizzle it along to make it look like sprigs. You can push it out as well, like you're drawing. You want lots of these. You do thin ones and thick ones. So satisfying. So I'm going to do 2 more trays of these, pop those into the fridge so that they set. It takes about 15 minutes. So the cake is cooled and the frosting is done and the chocolate sprigs are setting in the fridge. I would say if you are making this for Easter Sunday, make the cake ahead. So make it on Friday or Saturday so it's not too laborious on the morning of Easter because you want to enjoy it too. But I would make the frosting on the morning. Okay, so on goes the frosting. I'm going to put this frosting all around the rim of the cake and lots on the top as well. And this must be my favorite part of making this cake. I am so excited right now. When you're doing the frosting, don't make it perfect. You want it kind of wavy and luscious looking and like it's a big chocolate nest. So the next thing I'm doing, I'm taking another big spoon from the frosting and there's tons of icing. I've made it the recipe so that there's plenty of icing or frosting to work with. I'm putting a little bundle on the top like this. because I want all of the eggs to kind of be elevated. Once we put the sprigs around there, I don't want them to be hidden, if you know what I mean. So all these little mini chocolate eggs are going on top. I love Easter. Doesn't it look nice already? I mean, if you didn't want to go to the trouble of doing all the chocolate branches, I have 3 sheets of them, by the way, you could just serve it up like this. This looks pretty amazing. But these were so easy to do, and they're going to look so impressive. So we're just going to build our nest with the sprigs going all the way around, kind of crisscross it like that. Another one here. So just pretend you're a bird. How would you build your nest? Just the last couple of sprigs. So I've layered them over and over and over each other. Just trying to visualize what a nest would look like. Doesn't it look gorgeous? My chocolate Easter cake. Happy Easter.